Hey everyone, this is week 8, and this time we're making The Devil and Tom Walker, an adaptation of a story by Washington Irving, who also wrote The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Earlier this week, we auditioned people for a film coming up in July, Edgar Allan Poe's Berenice.
So, what did you like about me?
What do you mean?
You read my profile, saw my pictures. There's a reason you're here, right? What did you like about me?
You have a good sense of humor. I like that in a man. Someone who can make you laugh and just make you smile and, you know?
And
You have nice eyes. I like your eyes. And we both like Sigur Rós.
so,
You know that Icelandic band?
Sigur Rós.
So, what about me?
what?
Come on, silly. What did you like about me?
Oh,
Is it my name? It's it's an unusual name.
No. I liked your smile.
Oh, it's nice.
can I see it?
Huh?
Can I see your smile?
Sure, I guess.
That wasn't very good. Give me a real smile.
Wider. Wider.
This is as wide as it gets.
Oh, okay. That's nice. You're pretty.
Thank you. That's sweet.
Well, funny, I'm laughing because yesterday, and I'm trying to think of who I was talking to about it, and they were agreeing that, I said, first of all, the classic stories in the public domain, and they adapted to Arizona, and that they brought up to modern day. And whoever it was I was talking to, and my mind is going, they agreed why it was necessary. One, economically, like that. Two, this is the culture that we are involved with, or the environment. So even when we read a story, we might project ourselves, I guess, into medieval Russia if the story takes place there. But how far can we really do that? You see what I'm saying? Because we are here. We're here in Arizona. And so the value a story has, it's how it relates to us in our time and in our environment. And so to me, that makes a whole lot of sense. That doesn't mean it's easy to do. As a matter of fact, in some ways, it's even more difficult because you may have to take a snowy landscape and transfer the value of the story to the Arizona desert, where it's supremely hot and all the fauna and topography of the place is incredibly different. But how does it affect the human condition that is being portrayed in that original story? You see, we're talking about the universality of the human experience on the planet. So to me, that is very, very valid. I wish more people would try it. I would love to see, actually, all of these stories, the very same ones you selected, taken by somebody else, adapted by somebody else, let's say in the Caribbean, where I'm from, using the accents, using the Caribbean Ocean, using the mountains, using calypso music. It would be interesting because we begin to get a sense of the universality of the human experience across the planet. So that's why I think it's valid.
Later in the week, a couple filmmakers contacted us. They wanted to interview us about our entry in the A3F 48-hour challenge screening this Thursday.
Tell us about your experience doing the A3F 48-hour film challenge.
Well, we originally planned on making our movie on the drive back from Tucson after filming another improv feature. But we ran out of time, so instead we had to come up with a new idea on the drive back.
We needed that idea to be simpler because, well, we had already wasted a day driving all the way down to Tucson. The blessing in disguise turned out to be that by coming up with a simpler idea, it actually made the film a lot better. How did you determine the style of this film and the music you chose?
Well, our film is about a young couple who's going through a rocky time in their relationship, and through a series of events, they rekindle that spark. I wanted it to have a specific look, which means that I wanted to go from dark to light. And we did this through wardrobe. I had the characters start out wearing very dark colors, grays, blacks, browns, and then progressively get brighter to reds and blues. We also started shooting at night and then ended during the daytime. This was all a metaphor for the love that had been lost and then gained again by the characters.
In fact, we were able to find a great local band called The Love Lost and got their permission to use their music. Travis had actually sent me a couple of their songs, and although the lyrics didn't really match what we were trying to portray in the film, the music itself was good, and luckily enough they were able to send us an instrumental of one of their songs that we used. Some would say the prop you chose is a little unconventional. What would you say about that?
Well, the prop that we had to use was a ring, something that you could put on or take off. And I immediately came up with the idea of using a very special kind of ring that you'll see in the movie. It was a controversial idea, but I thought that it would be unique and different than what the other teams did.
I was in agreement with Travis, but just wanted to make sure that although we did use that prop, we used it in a way that was very tasteful and didn't come across as perverted or raunchy. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Free beer.
And world peace.
I'm getting old, but I get young faster. And that's the way it never comes over me so easily. I grow colder down beneath the jug of the sea. Can never get enough. I won't die in Nebraska. I gotta get as far away from here as the winds will let me fly. Don't wanna get stuck in right away like you do. With all your sex and dope, yeah, you might think it's cool for a minute or two. Honey, you don't know, so let me try to message home. I'm getting old, soon I'll be a dreaded bastard. And as of now I've got no kids to come and visit. My teeth is fine, I'm at what are you wanting about the sense I get stuck in like 1, 2, 3 more years I'll be falling apart. And then my life it will be done before my youth even starts. I gotta get as far away from here as the winds will let me sail. Maybe Northumberland or Tokyo or Hamburg with all its sex and dough. But I'll just play it cool and keep doing what I do. Honey, you don't know, so let me drive the motherfucking message home. I'm getting old.
I don't think I can see you. Move around a little. come into the shot? Yeah, that's better. So we'll do that. Okay. Free beer. That hurts so bad.